Then we move to the next one we call the fourth heavenly stem. It's called the Ding. Ding it means yin fire. So the yin fire is more like a candle fire. The fire is very small or little, or the torch fire. So that's the yin fire is a very small shining, the light, something like that. It's Zelensky, yeah. He is a person is in fire. So we can see, when Russia had the war with Ukraine, and actually he used his mind. The little light is also like, the people thinking. For example, some people had a lot of idea, then they can, this idea, and it's make it working. We can see him to coming here, coming there, say this, say that, and his idea is make the lots of country or things to help him to protect the Ukraine, to help him to protect his country or something. Yeah, so
just a small flame, right?
Yeah, small flame. Yeah, it's like flame, and he will coming maybe then second, and then it's continually. Yeah, I think is that already happened 4 years or 3 years?
At least 4 years.
I think it's 4 years already. So the war, he's becoming out a little shine, second, it's continually, Yeah, for he said, life will conquer death, light will conquer darkness, glory to Ukraine. This talking for him is actually quite much the in fire, because he just use the light, to conquer the darkness. Yeah, that's what I think. He is bit like that. Yeah. So that's why. So the in fire is the fire is bit small, a little light, and it's not 100% sure. And sometimes come, sometimes it's hide or something. So sometimes maybe very quiet, sometimes come out. Then we move forward to the fifth. So we go to the middle, the fifth of heavenly stem. We call the Wutu. Wutu means the young soil. At the moment, I think is Donald Trump choose the vice president.
Yeah. JD Vance.
Yeah. So Vance actually he is the young soil. I think he did say that when he's had a speech, he always talk about his homeland, motherland, because he's come from a small town. He's bring his small town with him, memory, the things, and he's very care about the place he live and the people there. What's called a specific land for some place. Or he said is what's more terrible than perverting is a loss of hope. When you live in a land, it's very important is people live with hope. So if people lost hope in a small place or land, and it will be it's very tough or difficult for the people that live there. They had a limited person, had a small place, and maybe they had limited the source for living or something, and also for his face or something. Can you feel a bit like the soil feeling? Like some people had the face. Some people like him because they feel he can be trusted. Do you have this feeling?
Yeah. You want to hug them.
Yeah. Because the soil had this. It's been like you have trust. I'm here. I'm there. I just stay there, and I just stand there. So it's bit like a personality. It's bit give people feeling like these people looks like can be trusted. Yeah. Also very stable. Donald Trump even wanted him become the MAGA leader.
We're already talking about Donald Trump.
Of course.
From the JD Vance.
Yeah. So the next one is the Donald Trump, because Donald Trump actually also a soil, but he is in soil. In soil is a bit like the garden soil. For example, we have to grow vegetable. we had the soil is very rich source, the mental element inside. So you can have the lots of nutrition inside. That's called in soil. In soil, important is you need sun, you need wood. So we have a look at the Donald Trump one. He's born in the young fire year. That's why he had a sun. So you just think if we had a big garden, we had the sun shining on me. Yeah. Then we also had a wood because he is born in the month is a young wood. Heavenly stem is called Jiamu, is the young wood. So this soil actually they had a wood, they had a sun. So that's why he can grow things. You just think he can grow big family. He can grow, the country he want to, do this, do that, For the garden soil, actually we have to use the hammer, to dig deep. Yeah, and then to move, you may use the machine to go again, then put more things. And so he will face, the lots of difficult situation. But for him, the garden soil is fine because the garden soil is naturally, they can, solve the difficulty. So, because that's their nature. Maybe they grow up with like that. So you have to solve the problem. You have to face the people step on you.
Actually, I'm curious about can they work together well? Because we know you just said JD wants a young soil, right?
Yeah.
Because he's 物土. Okay, and Donald Trump is in soil, and because he's 基土. You also said, of course, the soil can help the wood to grow up better.
Yeah.
But can young soil and in soil work with each other? Can they work better?
They can support. Support means like, for example, if you are wood and another person is a wood, so you be like a brother and sister. If you had this power, it means like you had some people behind you to support you. So it's a bit like a backbone, Especially the young soil is more like a mountain, It's like a strong mountain, stand there. So here and I hold you or something. You're doing something and hold for you. So we can't say support. We always say everything had a positive or negative. So we just say the positive part. Yes, it could be the backbone and the strong support. And we can see for this election, and actually he is the very strong support. Even some people think maybe Vance is a good future president person. Maybe because he's young, he's showing people and people feeling like can trust this person. And people say that, the Vance could possible future be president. Yeah, be president. Yeah, so that's why I think definitely they are good group to support each other. Yeah,
interesting. Because now is the Trump's administration, so everybody kind of expect what will be happen.
So from that, we need to talk about the Donald Trump's ex, what's called the vice president. Actually, he is a young mentor. So he is a Gen. Gen means the fat owner is the young mentor. So his name is Pence. So this is like the hammer. When you dig the soil, you have to heavily
use a hammer.
Give a hit. Yeah. So do you feel when 2020 who gave Donald Trump a big hit?
Of course, the person you just you just said, yeah.
Yeah, the vice president. Yeah, because that time everyone is shocking. You see, in my memory, it's like that. Actually, he did give Donald Trump a big hit. Yeah, Donald Trump is still, can out of this hit because he's a garden soil. So even you give me, I can remake it. So for the Pence and the vice president, and he said, humans see the present and heaven sees the long last future. So for the mental, it's a bit like the person had hold a very strong personality, and they usually will have a view of the long future. Maybe he had his view of the long future for something, because the people will separate with the left hand or right hand. If you are really left hand, maybe your view for your long future, then you decide, to choose, make your decision. And so it could be possible, yeah. But we just know the element of the young gun is the example is the Vice President Pence, yeah. Then we move to the Carrie always say the gold, yeah. So the gold, the in, we call Xin, we call Xin Jing. That means in mental. So the in mental, the person is Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka. I think Ivanka is quite famous.
People said Ivanka
China.
betrayed. Yeah, people said Ivanka betrayed her father, but actually I don't know. But how do you think about it?
Yeah, I think she's always give people feeling is looks very good. It's beauty, like take a photo. Actually I meet a lot of people even on the internet, they are in mental, and they had a bit the same thing. They really like to take a photo. Like for me, I'm not really like take a photo because I always say, oh no, this photo looks not good. This no not good. But for in mental, they don't care. They just today take a photo and send to me. They take a photo. They're happily to showing themselves. So actually inside they're quite happy with themselves. I like to show you myself,
I know several ones like you said. They are all ladies.
So she said the price of anything is the life you pay for it. But actually the in mental is also more connected with the money. It's a bit like a gold. Like you said, it's gold. So they really know that the price of things, you have to pay for it. For example, if the person had the element is a lot of like the in mental, and actually they want to be higher level. They want to be their life, be looks good, they're actually good, and they like this feeling, the feeling like you wear good clothes, you eat good things, you look so pretty. But of course, I don't like cooking. They don't like cooking, yeah, because for mental, they just want, people serves you. And it's really difficult if you had a man that had a wife is in mental, and they're not really like to actually cooking. It's because they don't like a fire. The fire, you can't say don't like it. It's just not really, enjoy for that. So that's why they be rich and they have someone, cooking for them or something.
Yeah, I see the mental type people, they sort of they're doing the things on purpose strongly. Oh, of course, everybody's behavior has their own the purpose, but they more strongly, right?
Yeah, because they more care about their face. The people seeing
how
them,
the people see them,
right? How the people feel them. Yeah. So that's why they pretend, they pride, they're good, looking good, Yeah. So they will have this kind of strong feeling. That's why they will. If your element had a more in, the mental, you more likely to step up. For example, some people do business. Maybe they sold gold or something. The expensive things. It's quite often happen. Yeah. So people will more like, the expensive things display that looks nice, or wear a lot of these kind of things, make your looks better or something. Yeah. They really care about that. So they really want to go up and something. Yeah. For some famous, even in China, the famous actor of Fan Bingbing also had a mental quite a lot. Yeah. So that power is quite strong. So that's why they want in the public, they want the people look at them. Oh, you look like gold. It's so good.
They want to be the center, right?
Yeah, be the center. Yeah. So then we move on the last two. Second last, we call the young water. We call 任水. 任水 means young water. So Carrie, what do you think the young water could be?
Water.
Yeah, you just think in the universe. So what kind of water you think is young water?
You just talk about your mom is a water type. So of course I know the water type. That means they have survivability, and they can change when the situation changes.
Yeah, but also the shape different. For example, some water is drip water. My mom is drip water. Like
drip water.
Drip water, just a little bit, drip water.
I see.
Yeah, but some water is very big, huge. So do you think what kind of water is big and huge?
When people think about water, is can help us a lot, but actually, when the water become the animal, I mean, it's also horrifying, right? It's in Japanese it's kawaii, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because everybody knows what happened in Japan. It's about tsunami, right?
Yeah. So it's just a sea. So it's just coming like a sea, So the very important person today we talk about this is Stephen Bannon. So Stephen Bannon is young water. So you just think what Stephen Bannon's medium called War Room, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think the War Room is like a sea water?
For waterman.
Yeah, and in China we also call it Jianghu. Jianghu means the young water is like a Jianghu, you're running from here to there, running everywhere. You look at this whole world, you have the heart is very openly, it's big and something like that. Yeah. Stephen Bannon said a good judge of talent made Trump president. Probably for him, definitely had big water because we can see he's born in the water year, and he's born in the water month, and he's born in the water day. So in his element, he got 4 water. The bats only had 8, the 8 heaven, earth in the spring, and he had the 4, half is water.
It's so pure water, right?
Yeah, so you just think how big the water is. And he had in water and young water, but the fat owner is young water. So that's why. So we understand how he is, and we can understand why he want doing the big things. He want to join the little water and become the big water. So it's just like he always says what a 老百姓, yeah. He care about this every individual person. Yeah, whatever this person is poor or the situation or in which country, or he care about each job. Yeah, he wanted to keep the whole job together. Like he organized the MAGA. He make the people together. What they do, they want Donald Trump, make Trump president. That's his goal, big goal. That's his young water story. Yeah. Then
who's the last one?
Is the in water. Is Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy, and actually he is in water. I think
in water. Freda, sorry. In water, that means in water is drip water?
Yeah, in water is drip water.
Okay.
For example, like if in the morning you go outside, you see on the grass there has a little, the shining water, and that's all called in water. So in water usually for example, like a rain. The rain coming, a little drip, that's also part of the in water. In water is you have to combine with this one, that one, and they will change their shape, up, down, something. But depends on what they made. For example, if they made a fire, they definitely will goes up. And why he's good with Donald Trump? Because Donald Trump is the soil, but actually he need water. You just think Donald Trump had Stephen Bannon is the water to help him, and had the Robert Kennedy is the water to help him, and Donald Trump also needed the wood, because if you are soil, you want the water and you want to grow things. So Elon Musk helped him. So that's why they are a very great team for Donald Trump.
We have made a circle now. Actually, we can connect every point together to understand why we talking about the 5 elements and the buzzer right now.
Robert Kennedy, and when you see he's talking, so what do you want to do? He want to change. He want to change this. He want to change the medical system. He want to change, the World Organization. He want to change lots of things. Yeah. So he want the American be health again, because you just think drip water that had the type is they can save life. Without water, nothing can survive. So water had important, the thing. They want to save the life. They happily to see, the live things. Like my mom, she happily see what a duckling, baby, and everything is alive, and she's happily to see and to help. For him, it's the same. He sees the American children suffer. He sees lots of people suffer, and he wants to save this person. He wants to give them, the support to change them. It's something like that. That's why. So he said, the world is indeed full of suffering, sorrow, ignorance, and violence. But never feel depressed because you think there is nothing you can do about it. That's why he thinks, I can do something about it, because you lost hope, and of course you do nothing.
End of our first episode, actually the last minutes, so I don't need to remind Frida. Frida already gave us the reason why we want to do this podcast, right? He already told us, and actually also want the people can give us more comments, more feedback. Let's communicate. I don't think there's a huge gap between the Eastern people and Western people. I think we can talk with each other once we know what I want to do, right? We are optimistic people, can work together. Or what do you think, Frida?
Yes, so happy to talk about this topic, and so because we also hope the world will get better, people will not stop suffering and something. I think the first thing is we understand ourselves and we understand other people, and and we know how to communicate with other people to be better, positive. So that's what we call the life change. Yeah.
Okay, let's see you next time. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
See you next time, Carrie.
See you.